Irish coffee is a thing of beauty. Rich, strong coffee, a touch of sweetness, smooth Irish whiskey, and that luxurious cream on top. It's the perfect blend of warmth and indulgence. Ideal for a cold evening or a special occasion. This isn't just a drink, it's an experience. But getting it right is key. Too much whiskey, and you'll overpower the coffee. Too little, and you've missed the point. We're aiming for harmony, a balance of flavors that sing together. So listen up, you lot, we're gonna master this classic. The key to a cracking Irish coffee is balance. It's not just about mixing ingredients, it's about creating harmony in a cup. You need the boldness of the coffee, that rich aromatic essence that forms the backbone of the drink, the warmth of the whiskey, which adds a comforting kick and depth of flavor, and the sweetness of the sugar to all shine through. The sugar isn't just for sweetness, it helps to balance the bitterness of the coffee and the sharpness of the whiskey, but none of them should dominate. Each element must be in perfect harmony, complementing each other. The cream isn't just there for show, it adds a luxurious texture and a touch of coolness that contrasts beautifully with the warmth of the drink. The cream should float gracefully on top, creating a visual and sensory delight. Getting the cream right is crucial. It needs to be whipped to the perfect consistency. Too thick, and it's a lumpy mess. It won't blend well with the coffee and whiskey. Too thin, and it disappears into the coffee, losing its purpose and presence. We want a velvety, smooth cream that sits proudly on top. It should be thick enough to hold its shape but light enough to sip through, ready to be sipped through with each delicious mouthful. This is the quest for balance in an Irish coffee, where every sip is a perfect blend of flavors and textures. Let's talk ingredients. You need quality to make quality. First up, the coffee. Freshly brewed and strong. None of that instant rubbish. Use a French press or a filter coffee machine for the best results. Next, the whiskey. It has to be Irish whiskey. Smooth and mellow. Jameson is a classic choice, but feel free to experiment with other brands you enjoy. And of course, the cream. Heavy cream, lightly whipped. We'll get to the technique later. Finally, sugar. Simple white sugar is perfect. It dissolves easily and adds just the right amount of sweetness. Brewing the foundation. Mastering your coffee. In this topic, we will dive deep into the art of brewing the perfect cup of coffee. Whether you're a seasoned barista or a home brewing enthusiast, these tips will elevate your coffee game to new heights. Don't even think about instant coffee. We're after flavor. Use freshly ground beans, medium to dark roast. The quality of your beans is paramount. Freshly ground beans release essential oils and flavors that pre-ground coffee simply can't match. Aim for a strong brew, but not bitter. The key is to balance strength with smoothness. Over-extraction can lead to bitterness, so be mindful of your brewing time and technique. A French press is my go-to for this. Simple and effective. It allows for full immersion of the coffee grounds, resulting in a rich and robust flavor profile. Heat your water to just off the boil. Ideally, you want your water temperature to be around 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Too hot, and you risk scalding the coffee. Too cool, and you won't extract enough flavor. Add your grounds to the French press. Use a ratio of about 1 ounce of coffee to 16 ounces of water. This ensures a balanced and flavorful brew. Pour over the hot water, making sure all the grounds are saturated. This helps in even extraction and maximizes the flavor. Give it a gentle stir, just enough to mix the grounds with the water. This step is crucial for ensuring that all the coffee grounds are fully immersed, and let it steep for about 4 minutes. This allows the coffee to develop its full range of flavors. Be patient. Good coffee takes time. Then press down the plunger and you're ready to go. Now, the whiskey. Don't be shy. Adding a touch of whiskey can elevate your coffee experience, giving it a unique and delightful twist. A generous measure, about 1.5 ounces, is just right. This amount complements the coffee without overpowering it, creating a harmonious blend of flavors. Crafting the perfect Irish coffee. A step-by-step guide. Alright, you lot, are you ready? Let's build this masterpiece. First, preheat your glass. This step is crucial to keep your drink warm for longer. Fill it with hot water, let it sit for a minute, then discard the water. This ensures your glass is nice and toasty. Add a teaspoon or 2 of sugar to the warm glass. The sugar will dissolve more easily in the warm glass, giving your drink a smooth sweetness. Pour in that freshly brewed coffee, about 3/4 full. Make sure it's hot and fresh to blend well with the other ingredients. Now, the star of the show, the whiskey. Choose a good quality Irish whiskey for the best flavor. Add it to the coffee. Typically, you'll want about 1 to 1.5 ounces. Stir it well to dissolve the sugar. This step is key to ensure the sweetness is evenly distributed. Now for the cream. Pour your heavy cream into a chilled bowl. The cold bowl helps the cream to whip up faster and more efficiently. Whisk it just until it thickens slightly. Don't over-whip. You want it to be pourable but still hold some shape. You want soft peaks, not stiff ones. This texture will create the perfect layer on top of your coffee. Now, gently pour the cream over the back of a spoon held just above the surface of the coffee. This technique helps the cream float on top. This creates that beautiful layered effect. The cream should sit on top, creating a lovely contrast with the dark coffee below. And there you have it, the perfect Irish coffee. Enjoy it as a delightful treat to warm you up on a chilly day, or as a special after-dinner drink.